Hi friends, I'm Phoebe. I'm on a music discovery journey and I would like to invite you along for this ride. I'm catching up on music that I've missed over the years, and whilst I've consumed a lot, I haven't consumed it all. So I wanted to share some of my great finds with you. Please like and subscribe if you like the sound of that. Every little helps, I assure you. Now, Nuclear Blast recently shared a riddle, and I saw this pop up on some of my shorts feed on the internet, on YouTube. It said, verse 11:11. I've been in the shadows. I've been part of the revolutions up until my exit. Now I am in the darkness. Now, a couple of weeks ago, they revealed what this was about. It's a new project, and they are called Hokka. I think they're called Hokka. And it is a powerful new force in Finnish rock. Former Blind Channel frontman Joel Hokka. So I haven't heard of Blind Channel, but now I want to. I want to explore. The Rasmus founding member and former guitarist songwriter Pauli Rantasalmi, and phenomenal young drummer, Jimi Aslak. Now, I would never have got the answer to that riddle, but the one part that I think was about the Rasmus is in the shadows. Anyway, I think that was quite cool, and I was keeping my eyes out to see who would be announced or what would happen, and if it was anything that I was aware of, if it was anyone that I'd heard of before. And the only slight part of that is the Rasmus. Anyway, I was still intrigued as to seeing what they sounded like and seeing what this new signing is all about. So let's have a listen before we delve any further into any more of the information that we could see. Sometimes it's nice to just go in with a bit of information and not know everything. So that's what we're going to. It's 3 minutes 15 seconds long. We're going to listen to it all the way through once, and then we're going to have a look at the lyrics. Ooh. Loud.
Before the dawn, you left me all alone, and I can see the light.
That's a nice melody. This is catchy.
mahdollisuutta eikä huomista.
In the dark.
Oh my. Darkness. Oh, nice. That was fun. That was super fun. I liked the runes around, like the symbols. I don't know what that last part meant, but I'm sure we can find a translation. I wonder if it can, the subtitles, wonder if it will auto translate to English at the end. I'm sure we can find the lyrics with a English translation anyway. But let's go through the lyrics. All about the darkness. Or he said, I don't wanna make it till morning. Like, I want to endure the darkness, the monster, the voices in my head. I think maybe he's so consumed with them. I'm not sure. Either way, hang on. I think subtitles might distract a lot, so I'm just going to leave them off, but we can translate anyway, and we'll be able to see what the lyrics say behind the scenes. Okay, then. How? Straight in.
Before the dawn, you left me all alone, and I can see the light. The night is taking over.
So, just that first part, you can see this wound right by his heart, and it looks fresh. It looks like it's a scar about to form, but it looks fresh. And later he does allude to, I think, scars trying to heal but being ripped open again, perhaps. I think from memory we'll come to that. But before the dawn you left me all alone. So there was darkness before it got light again. You left me, I was on my own. He's looks like he's hanging as well from that chain. So that's a struggle. That's feeling extreme dark thoughts, thinking extreme dark thoughts, feeling extreme dark things. I can't see the light. The night is taking over. Basically, I can't see the good anymore. These dark thoughts, this darkness, it's consuming me. It is slowly taking over. We're going to give that a like as well. That was really fun. Yeah, it's hanging.
The night is taking over. I don't need you now, 'cause the monster in my head is so alive. Holding my hand when I'm hopeless, leading me home with his voices in the darkness.
It's so catchy. It's so, like, it's got a melody that is familiar, and a lot of people might be like, but it actually sounds so fun. Like, you can sing along to it because it's almost instantly recognizable in a fun way, but also it's dark. It's talking about the monsters. I don't need you now, 'cause the monster in my head is so alive. Holding my hand when I'm hopeless, leading me home with these voices in the darkness. So he's saying, you left me alone, and I won't forget that. So I don't need you. I don't need you now. I needed you, but you weren't there. I don't need you now because the monster, the dark thoughts, everything has consumed me and taken over. The monster in my head is so alive. The monster is my comfort, holding my hand when I'm hopeless, leading me home with these voices. I feel at home. I feel comfortable. I feel content. In the darkness. It's just fun, isn't it? It's very fun, but it's kind of worrying. It's almost sharing how low you can feel that you just let it consume you, which is scary and is a thing. Got a good beat. His eyes, the makeup is very dark. It shows visually that there is darkness within him, I think. So okay, so we go in the darkness, creeping in my soul, it's consuming, pulling me in, it's consuming, because I'm heartless. I've gone to such a dark place that I don't care anymore. My heart is gone. It's cold now. Perhaps because he felt isolated from someone when he needed them. So it's a way of protecting, not giving his all to someone who isn't there when he needs them at his lowest. I'm heartless, walking on my own in the darkness. Now we see that someone has a sword, almost knighting him. I'm crawling blind. I need to find the shelter. Hide me from the light. The sun is taking over. So he's again so consumed by this darkness that he doesn't want the light. He doesn't want the good. He wants to stay in this dark place. The visuals, the guy offering up the samurai sword, I think that's what that is. I'm not 100% sure though, so I'll say offering up the sword. It's almost like his eyes were wide, knowing the damage it could do, that he is being trusted with this deadly weapon. He's in a dark place though. Does he even trust himself? He could do a lot of damage with that. And then we go back to the pre-chorus. I need you now. I need you now. Okay, so he said before, he said I don't need you now. Now he's saying, and I need you now because the monsters in my head are so alive. The same second lyric, the monster in my head is so alive, but before he didn't need you because the monster was keeping him comfort. Now he says I need you because now I've allowed it to get too much. It's gone too far now. I've made a big mistake. almost like here, I don't trust myself with this really deadly weapon anymore because of how dark and deep I'm in this. Holding my hand when I'm hopeless, leading me home with these voices. Again, same lyrics from before, but just that I need you now different to the I don't need you now. It's a very common thing to be like, I don't need any help. I don't need you, whatever. You weren't there when I needed you. And there might be a real good reason for that. We can't always be there for everyone all the time. Even if we want to, there might be something that has held us back for completely reasonable reasons. We're all going through stuff, and it's always good to remember that someone not responding to us or someone not being there when we hoped they would doesn't always necessarily mean that they've done that without caring. It could be that they are going through their own stuff, and there's a very valid reason for it. I think that's always important to say, because so many people do care, but our voices in our heads might tell us otherwise, and it's always important to trust that the voices in our head might be lying to us. So to not trust them, I would say, anyway.
Voices in the darkness, creeping in my soul, pulling me in 'cause I'm heartless, walking on my own in the darkness. I don't wanna find a way to the light. I don't wanna make it till the morning. Shadows fade, no fear in sight. The monster is gone, but the scars. I don't wanna find a way to the light. I don't wanna make it till. I don't wanna. The monster is gone, but the scars keep forming in the darkness.
I think the switch between him and these different forms could be his good and bad sides, maybe. Talking about the scars keep forming, so this is the part where it says, I don't want to find a way to the light. Again, back to that part of I don't care. I want it to consume me now. I'm so far in, I want it to take over. I don't want to make it till the morning. The shadows fade, no fear in sight. Shadows fade, I guess the darkness fades. So then there's no fear. The monster is gone, but the scars keep forming. So even if it's not intense, perhaps he's dwelled in that for so long that the scars keep forming, or damage has been done and damage keeps being done. Not too sure. Also, just noticed the mic stand looks like a sword. Damn, that's cool and dangerous at the same time. This is really, I know I've already said it, but it's such a fun song. It's always interesting when you hear something, you hear a song, you hear a piece of music, and it can sound completely different to the message and the meaning and the lyrics behind it. This is really dark, and there is the darkness for the chorus, but if I didn't listen closely to the lyrics, it would feel like a fun song. I feel like that's quite a cool juxtaposition with music. It doesn't always have to sound really dreary, really awful to be an awful theme, and it's got a good energy to it anyway. It's almost reveling in the darkness, really. So perhaps that is why it sounds like that. It's purposely done, either way. Um, so it repeats those lines. I don't want to find a way to the light. I don't want to make it till the morning. The monster is gone, but the scars keep forming in the darkness. Then we have this this another language that I'm going to see if I can translate. Translation. Yes, it is in Finnish. Good. Okay, we'll come to that in a sec because we haven't quite gotten to there yet. But let's have a look.
Valon pilkinnäistä silmistä on kadonnut tietäen, ettei siis ole enää mitään asiaa takas. Menneisyys vetää mua alleen, ja ei ole enää toivoa, ei mahdollisuutta, eikä huomista.
Also, the drums have been consistently great throughout. I haven't even talked about how good the guitar and the drums sound. They all sound great together. The vocals as well. Brilliant. See all the symbolism here as well? Symbols, 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 symbols on the drums. Yes. There's the mic stand. That's just crazy. Okay. This looks like, at least roughly, translate to the glimmer of light from these, it says from these slimes, from this darkness has disappeared. The glimmer of light, glimmer of hope, there's no hope there. Knowing that there's no point in going back, the past is pulling me down. Or maybe knowing there's no point in trying. The past is pulling me down. There is no hope left. There's no possibility and no tomorrow. It ends tonight. He did say he doesn't want to wait till morning. He doesn't want to make it. He just wants to go. That's super dark. It is called In the Darkness. What did I expect? The red here as well is very symbolic of danger and negative connotations. Symbols. How cool was that? How cool was that vocals, the elongated I think he said he was saying dark, or was it another line, another word? I don't know. I was caught up in how good that sounded. Let's listen to it again. Oh yeah. Also, the key change, that got me the first time. My eyes lit up. That was really fun. Red eyes. Beautiful. The monster is gone, but the scars keep forming. So it is just kind of saying there is no hope. I can't heal from all of this. He's perhaps in a really toxic situation and isn't allowing himself to get out of it. So instead of healing, there are more scars that keep forming there. Gosh. It's crazy how it sounds versus the message. and that is really cool how they've done that. I definitely think they've done that for a reason. So that was Hokka. I'm going to do some research off behind the scenes, basically, but I look forward to hearing what else they have to bring out, and I should check out a bit more of Blind Channel. It's been a while since I listened to Rasmus. They had some fun stuff. So yeah, it already sounds good so far, and I look forward to hearing the rest of whatever's to come. Let me know if you had already heard that, or if that was new for you and what you thought, because I'm pretty pleased that I've checked that out now. It's been out for almost 2 weeks, and yeah, it was on my radar. It just, so much has been going on that I almost let it slip. Take care. I will see you soon. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Bye bye.